Nolan, every dealership wants to increase profitability, hands down. What do you think's one opportunity to do that most dealers don't really think about?
Well, I mean, there's so many ways to increase profitability. I mean, you have to look at what your cost of sale is, right? You have to back into, I think first you have to understand, what do you want your profitability to be? What is that measurement, right? And then you have to back into that and figure out, I believe that, whether we're talking service or sales, everything on our lot holds a value, right? Every stall in service has a value. Every
No doubt.
cubicle in sales holds a value. So first, you have to understand what break even is, right? What your expenses are, what breaks even. And then you have to back into it and determine what each stall is required to produce, what each cubicle is required to produce. And then you have to set the objectives and hold them accountable, right? You can't just hope that you're going to have that profitability. So, I mean, we always look to have an increase every month, right? A flat month is never okay. So we're constantly trying to build, but we build on it by backing into those numbers and understanding where we need to be. I think, there's so many ways to generate revenue at a store, that a lot of dealerships miss, especially service departments. I'm a big believer in fluid analysis, where we test fluids on every vehicle and then present the sales to customers rather than just going off a menu. I think there's a large opportunity for a lot of
I do
dealerships
too.
there.
Agreed.
I think everybody just wings it off a menu, and you're missing so many services you're letting walk out your
It's
door.
incredible.
So, I mean, for a service department, I definitely think, fluid services are a huge source of revenue that people miss. I think for parts departments, syndicating your parts inventory on Amazon and eBay and being able to ship parts across the country to anybody is a huge area of revenue that people miss. So, I mean, look, we could talk about it probably for hours, but it's just, you have to sit down with your managers and identify what are their goals? What do they want to do? And then we have to look for those areas of opportunity and execute. But
Yeah.
there's so many in a dealership that it's endless. And that's, a pretty cool thing, pretty cool problem to have, is that you can constantly add something new to your plate.